Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. We're back in the grow tent today. Today's video is going to be about Restrepias. But first I wanted to update you all on a couple things I've changed around here. Add a circulation fan down here to blow against this level of the shelf. Add a circulation fan back here to blow on these plants here, and then also these plants here. Anyways, yeah, that's a quick update on the tent. But here are some Restrepias I have. I'm gonna start with this one. This is Restrepia brachypus. It's a more commonly kept species of Restrepia, probably because the flowers are quite big. The plant is it stays compact as well, and they are very striking in color. Let me just try and focus this camera on it. But you can see they are a bright orange and a deep red, and the crispness of their color contrast is what I find really attractive, and probably what other people find attractive as well. I picked this up at an orchid show, and these two buds were there. Since I've brought it back, it's been spiking like crazy. So here's a bud, there's a bud here, there's the little nub here, that's a bud, here's another bud. And so this is far more successful than when I previously kept the species, and so I think it likes the conditions I have now better than when I had it in the past. Yeah, so Restrepia brachypus, I'm pretty sure this plant's really tolerant of a wide variety of conditions, which is why it's more commonly sold. And so if you're looking to get into Restrepias, I would recommend this definitely as a starter plant if you're not comfortable with keeping these plants. It's just growing in sphagnum. I think this is a 2-inch pot. Yeah, and I just keep it damp, not sopping wet. So I just mist it a little every day or two as it begins to dry up. So next, these are from an Equigenera order I placed about a month ago, and things are taking off in growth and in flowering, so I'm really happy about that. Let's start with this little one. This is Restrepia howii. There's a tag if you want to see. And I didn't anticipate the flowers to be this small, so when they did open, I was so excited because they're so cute. If you look at this here, try to focus, that's like my index finger. It's just a super tiny flower, maybe 1.5 centimeters from top to bottom. And I mean, all Restrepias kind of have the same general features with the erect, pointed up, skinny dorsal sepal, and then the fused sepals underneath. And they all tend to have this like striping or dotted pattern. But yeah, this one's just, I find this really cute. And if you look at the petals, they're like little antennae, just like going like this. Yeah, really cute little plant, and I'm really happy how it's doing so far. One thing I will mention though is it's just been flowering. Oh, as I say that, hold on, can you see there? So it's flowering and it's making roots, so I'm happy with how it's settling in. If it was just flowering and not really growing roots or leaves, then you know, I'd be a little concerned, but this guy's fine. All right, next up here, this is Restrepia saketii. There's a tag. And this one I'm pretty sure has a new leaf. Maybe it was a different one. Okay, oh, there it is. Right there. Yay. So this one's growing a new leaf, and I can bet there's gonna be new roots under there in the moss as well. So really happy how this one's settling in as well. This one here, a little disappointed purchased this as Restrepia Jesupiana or Jesupiana. Definitely not Restrepia Jesupiana. And that I determined by the sepals, so, and the lip. So this thing kind of has like a concave cup-shaped sepal at the bottom. Jesupiana's is more wide and open, and then the lip as well is the wrong shape for Jesupiana. Luckily, Restrepia is not that big of a genus, so I was able to just like brute force search through all the species on IOSPE. If you don't know what that is, it's something orchid species encyclopedia. And yeah, they just have a list. And so I determined this thing is Restrepia morii. It's because the lip matches that better. The size of the flower is a better match. The color is a ringer. And so that's what I wrote on my tag. Aside from that little mis-ID, I love the flowers. They're really cute. Again, because they're so small and they're so delicate. And this one's got some really delicate spotting on the sepal down there. I have some close-up pictures on my Instagram if you want to check those out as well. And here's a second one that just opened this morning. So really great. I love the color contrast on this as well. Yeah, so Restrepia morii, doing well. Next up I have, here is Restrepia nityorhyncha. Here's the tag. And yeah, this one is also settling in really well. I was worried at first because it was just enlarging its keikis. So like you can see here, there's like roots growing out of the leaf with a leaf growing out of that leaf. That's called a keiki, and basically it's the plant cloning itself. Where in the wild, these would, you know, theoretically break off the mother plant, land somewhere else, establish, and just become their own plant. In cultivation, we can pluck these and shove them back in the pot, or just pluck them and grow them somewhere else. But yeah, this one is growing a new leaf now, I've noticed right there, from last few days. And there's a lot of roots growing down as well. And there is a little bud right here. So, and this is actually on a keiki, I think. Yeah, so you see there's a leaf on a bud on a leaf on a leaf. So, yeah, pretty cool. I found that Restrepias tend to keiki like crazy, and I don't know if that's just me. So if other people have kept Restrepias, interested to know if yours also keiki, like our keiki machines. Like see, this one has a keiki, this one has a keiki. Back in the past, I had one that had keikis growing from keikis, growing from keikis. So it gets pretty crazy. But anyways, let's move on. This video doesn't drag on. This is Restrepia contorta number 2. I'm not sure what that means. I think it was just a different color flower or something on the website. But yeah, this one, nothing really to update on it other than it's still alive. Here is Restrepia tsubote. I don't remember if I did a video or if I showed this in a previous video, but this thing's already had 3 flowers. It's growing new roots right there, you see. It's growing new leaf right there. It has another bud here. This was the most recently dropped flower. And again, like this thing is keikiing like crazy. So here, if we follow these leaves to the base, so you see here is a leaf coming out of a leaf, which is the main plant. And then here's another leaf coming out of a leaf from the main plant. But yeah, this one, oh, here's another one. I'm probably gonna split these off once they get a little bit bigger. So usually I'll split keikis off once they have around 2 to 3 leaves that are pretty robust in shape. So if it has like 4 leaves but they all look crappy, I'll generally leave it. But if they have 3 leaves, 2-3 leaves, and they look great, then I will I'll rip the keiki off. And you can do it just by grabbing, for these, you can do it just by grabbing it where the leaf meets the other leaf, like right here, and then just like twisting, and it should peel off. And you can have another plant. Anyways, that's just today's video, talking about these Restrepias. Look at this brachypus once again. Awesome flower. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.